Hey guys, so this is my first YouTube video where I'm really talking to my viewers. There's not very many right now, but I just wanted to let you know why I'm making this series of videos, what I'm doing it for, and what I'm really looking to get out of it. So I'm making these videos, the build series here, to really just kind of document and walk you through my process for building my gMax, which is printing right behind me right now, to give you guys a little bit of insight, inspiration if you're building your own projects or what you're really working on. A little bit about my background. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm currently studying at Bucknell University, and I'm really into 3D printing drones, cars, automobiles, anything with an engine, anything that's just cool. So I really got into 3D printing last year when our university recently got a makerspace where we had several MakerGear M2 3D printers and some MakerBots, and I really got enthusiastic about those and wanted to learn more about them. So in one of my classes last year, we were tasked with prototyping, so I actually designed and built my own drone that I can't really share the specifics of right now because I might be doing more with it, but long story short, I did a lot of the prototyping by 3D printing with the MakerGear M2s in our makerspace, and that really inspired me to want to build and get my own 3D printer. So come on Christmas, I got a very cheap $200 3D printer that you see right back here, which is it's an Electron Mix G3. It's very low in the rep scale of things. Do it yourself, but I've actually got it tuned pretty nicely, and it's printing very well right now. So that was kind of my first printer. Just got my toes wet, got me really excited about getting into the hobby and getting started with some of my own things. So then this current semester I learned about a nifty idea fund where I could potentially get funding for doing something cool like building a 3D printer. And I didn't want to do something just normal and build a standard 3D printer. I wanted to build something that was a little different than what we have on campus. So what we have on campus are a bunch of MakerGear M2s, a bunch of MakerBots, and that's pretty much it. So we have one Stratasys, but we can't use that as students unless we have very specific topics. So the one common thing between all those printers is they're all very small scale. We can't really print very large things. So I wanted to build a very large format 3D printer, and I've been watching a lot of 3D printing nerds videos, and I was really interested in his gMax printers. So I did a little more research, found that they're actually open source, and I could get some of the files and the background information for those printers. So what I ended up doing was actually going on their website. I found their 1.5 XT files online, downloaded a bunch of those, started doing research, and basically I'll pull up for you now some of the actual files that I went through to actually build the bill of materials. So I'll go into that more specifically in my next video. But I really thought that I could build it given what they had given me on their website, and just knowing my skills and my experience with 3D printing, especially all the lessons that I learned building my my cheap little rep over there, and a lot of the programming and whatnot there. So my strategy going in was really just try to modify the parts that I wanted to improve on the gMax, but not over design it and come up with new things that were unnecessarily complicated or kind of ruined the design and aspects of the gMax printer. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in my future videos.